I'm not going to edit this video. I'm going to upload it raw. I'm going to share a story with you, give a few shout outs, and share some good news with you, because if you're an independent contractor and you earn your own money that you pay taxes on, this will matter to you. You need to learn how to do your own taxes. I suggest you take the time to learn. And I'm going to show you something that was a pleasant surprise that happened to me a couple of weeks ago. And if you follow me, small business owner, independent contractor, you should have as much hands-on control over your finances. Nothing wrong with hiring someone to guide you right, to help you along. But if you used to be like, if you were like me, like I used to be, I would work, go to a place, pay them money, and put my world in their hands. What makes them any smarter than me? I needed to get smart. I was ignorant when it comes to paying taxes, setting up my tax return, just dumb in finances, which I'm not anymore. And my life continues to get better and better and better. The more I go down my own path, the less stressful I am about finances and where my near future is leading me. I uploaded a video, The Wealthy Live Different. I share an entrepreneurial's path. This is the real deal. I sat here. I've been sitting here since 6:30, browsing around Intuit, TurboTax, Self-Employed QuickBooks. I'm getting mentally ready to do my taxes, but I got a really pleasant surprise a couple of weeks ago. A while ago, I uploaded a video. I'm looking at my screen, guys, just so you know. Taxes paid back. The total was $3,145.17. I received another check, and they sent me the notices. They sent me a notice after I got this check. I was like confused, and they said they showed the breakdown of all the interest I received back, and the breakdown, and the Social Security letter telling me how they adjusted my Social Security. And I laughed, because I'm not working this hard and living without to rely on a Social Security check that probably won't be there when I hit my mid-60s, my late 60s. It just, I don't believe it's going to be there. You know, just like pensions, people's pensions. It won't keep up with inflation. It might give you a tank of gas, some food in the fridge, but that's going to be whittled out too. Well, that's another video. But the point is, I amended my taxes. And I received this check a couple of weeks ago, and I was floored. $1,952.02. I took most of it and I put it on a credit card. And I gave myself a few extra bucks. And I continue doing what I'm doing. I knew this winter would be a winter of leveling up and positioning myself to enter a lifestyle that I want to live. And this is a part of an entrepreneurial's path. I had to learn those programs, and I'm going to continue to learn. I love that I'm hands-on with my finances. I really do. I'm so grateful that when this came in and the letters came in, I wasn't so panicked. I read the letters. I understood what it was telling me. I laughed about the Social Security. I was really grateful about this check that came in. It was worth amending my taxes. Absolutely. Now, when I first did my taxes, I was ashamed, embarrassed, to myself, humiliated. No one knew this. I kept it very quiet. But this is how you learn, guys. You got to learn from people who are doing what you want to do. Motivate yourself. And any negativity, That's their problem, not yours. I had to pay over $3,000. I knew I made a mistake. I didn't have the money. I charged it. I took most of that money and I put it toward a credit card. I feel like, and I keep getting better, more educated financially. It's tough. I got off track a bit. Okay, so the total, if you count that video I uploaded and this check in the past year I received, when did I upload that video? July 24th, 2023. I received back, because I amended my taxes and I fixed all the mistakes and boo-boos and everything went through and it was approved. Oh, and TurboTax also sent me that $140-something check because they overcharged me, because the one question I had was the first year I did my taxes. The person on the other end could not answer. I had one question, and that was the question that was a big mistake. However, not the end of the world. The process took that long. So in total, I received $5,097.19. And I have educated myself financially, and I look forward to doing my taxes this year. And I'm getting ready to also pay my taxes quarterly. That's going to be something new for me, but I want to level up. I'm going to go through the struggle. I put myself in a situation where I could take the time to study and learn instead of going to a school and being taught. I'm teaching myself at home, hands-on, with my own time and my own money. I'll get it. You know, I am setting myself up. I wanted to make my life better. I'm using notes because I don't want to edit. I'm taking the time to learn how to simplify my life's responsibilities. I'm taking the time to simplify my future life too. I want things to continue to get easier for me. And they are. And I've been training myself to use programs and apps and teaching myself how to set things up with the use of AI. I could do that for a company, but I'm just doing it for myself. I'm making my life easier and I'm preparing myself to enter a new way of life, a new lifestyle of life. And if you follow me, that includes all the investing I have done in the past 5 years. I know I speak about utility cryptocurrency a lot. I feel they're assets. I'm not giving up. I even bought an extra $50 of XRP today at 50 cents. I'm like, I can't believe it. But I also invest a little bit in the stock market because I follow many people, but one person in particular, Gregory Manarino. I'm taking baby steps. And I also invested in robotics. And that's something I will talk about another time. I put it all on the line. I borrowed money, but I didn't pay any interest on it. And I just made it because I saw opportunity and I worked for it. I worked real hard for that. I don't want my future life to be harder. I want the leisure kind of life. Do whatever I want to do when I want to do it. I feel I deserve it. I'm working for it. I'm doing the time. It's not cut out for everyone. I don't want to wait till my, later years to do whatever I want whenever I want to do it. I still got to work, but I do it on my own terms, my own time. I'm still a hustler. That's a fact. Anybody who knows me, I'm still a hustler. I still have it in me because once you stop something, like when I stopped waitressing, I'll never forget it. I came home. I got half dressed in my parking lot, half undressed, and I threw all my clothes in the dumpster. And I walked up to my apartment. That's no lie. I did the same thing when I left my last W-2 job. Couldn't stand it anymore. I took whatever I could off my body and I threw it in the dumpster and I came up to my apartment. Again, that's no lie. You never go back. I'm not going back to that. Never again. So when I walk away from gig work, I'm not going back. I'm not going to, you know, hustle and get out there, and it's still physical work. Anybody who delivers for a living, I will always be appreciative and always make sure I give good tips, and always make sure if I use those services from the big stores, I'm going to have baskets outside my door saying, please take a water, please take a snack. I appreciate you. I appreciate you and your service. That's a fact. And I look forward to it. I want to be that kind of customer because I know what it is. Life experience teaches you creating something from nothing and not being, I'm going to use the word privileged, that people are lucky enough to be trained to take over a business, be trained to take over, a family's business or a family's, restaurant, whatever it is. It's different when you create something from nothing and you go against all the adversities and BS, and you experience a lot that you didn't plan on experiencing, but, if you want to be that kind of wealthy, that's what you have to do. That's what it takes. You're a different breed because it's harder. It's a struggle. You got to make those hard choices every single day. Work? I want to work in my business. You can't. You need money still coming in. You got to pay off the bad debt. You got to do this. You got to do that. You got to do this. You got to do that. You got to do everything. Everything yourself. A lot of people will cry like little babies. That's how I feel. And I know. They cry, they whine. They would never live the way I lived for the past 15 to 20 years. Kept it quiet a long time. And it just kept getting better and better. And there was times where I hurt myself. I worked through pain. I think it was all a test. I wanted it. Now let's give a few shout outs. Why do that? Oh, and my post. It'll tell you a lot. I'll include it in the description below. It will probably piss you off. If you know me and you're reading it, you'll probably get pissed off. Oh, and I'll be posting another one up in the next few days about, I'm not sure exactly what I'm going to title it, but the poor man mindset. You don't like it? Tough. Tough. Success truths that hurt. I'll include that link in the description below. Shout outs that I always forget. That's why I wrote it down. Will Fix. Will space Fix. He is so knowledgeable. He knows what he's talking about. He's so calm, graceful. He's a really good teacher. I listen to him, and a lot of things have sunk in the past few months. I'm really grateful I found his channel. Crypto Siege, I listen to him. I go back and forth every couple of weeks. I like him. And another one that I learn a lot from because they do research. They understand. They're in the niche. They dig deep. They share their knowledge, their understanding in a way that I understand it. Crypto Dad. That's how I learned how to use cold wallets. And I continue to use him. Check him out. He's a great teacher. That's his niche. Guy knows what he's talking about. Oh, and the verifications on the phone and everything, he's really good at it. Economic Ninja. I go back and forth. He started a new channel. I can't remember off the top of my head, but give him a view. And another one that I listened to, and I gave him a shout out once, Jeremiah Babe. They know what's going on. I listen to videos all day long. 5 days a week, 3 to 4 hours a day. Things sink in. What do you think? I'm just thinking of nothing when I'm driving around doing the deliveries? I'm educating myself in the field while I'm working to earn money so that I could get home and do more. All right. And I understand what happened. It needed to be done. If you really, you have to understand what's going on, guys. What we're living in won't happen again for another century plus years. I say 150 to 200 years. This is it. As long as I'm healthy, my car can bop around and I can come home and study, that's what I'll be doing this winter. I planned on this winter. An entrepreneurial's lifestyle. For now. I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope you gained something from it. I hope it motivates you. And I'll let you know if I receive any more checks. I was so happy about that. And I learned a lot. Stay tuned until the next video clip. Have a good one. Bye, everybody.